2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The always busy and popular East 4th Street here in Cleveland. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at point. Now here's Sexton. Out to the right wing, and it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
Love dishes to Garland, stolen by Brooks.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
Sexton on the wing. Love outside. Pulls up on the elbow. It's not going to go for it. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Winslow, and the dunk by Winslow.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Love against Jackson. Now here's Sexton. He's guarded closely.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Valanciunas against Sexton. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Jackson. Shot clock at 5. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Brooks.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Sexton. It's Osman, top of the key. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Morant with it. Guarded now by Sexton. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Oh, he knows he has to be their defensive anchor. I mean, when Drummond hustles on this end, he can get these blocks.
Sexton kicks to Drummond. The dish to Garland. And Sexton has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. Pass to Winslow. Back to Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom, it's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
There's Garland. Thompson. The shot that time, not on target. And Memphis the other way now. To the right side. A nice shot by Anderson.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Garland with it, working on Jones. Here's Gutteridge, guarded by Porter. Gutteridge, the pass to Anderson, makes it off the glass.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here is Porter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Thompson, high post. Down low. Trying to end the drought. And Jones sends it back.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Memphis. Here's Jones. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Right wing. Porter against Anderson. It's stolen by Nance. Stolen by Anderson. Tipped away. Thompson outside. To the middle. That one misses. Some solid defense from Clark. Back to Anderson. Pass to Melton. Now Jones. 1 second left, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. The first quarter concludes. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Grizzlies have been rolling right along, haven't they?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter, and it's Windler in at the one. Now here's Thompson. That one falls. Thompson's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Cleveland. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Outside, Jones. He feeds it to Clark. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. A beautiful reverse layup. Jones has got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Thompson. Back to Porter. He kicks it to Thompson. 4 on the clock. It's Clark with the rebound. And so here's Memphis. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
Here's Windler. Brandon Clark picking up that last basket. Thompson. Pass to Osman. On the wing, Porter. Feeds it to Nance. Back to Porter. There's the pass to Osman. Inside, here's Thompson. Missed it, even after all those chances. A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people and personnel.
Not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year.
And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Morant passes to Winslow. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Love does his best to come up with steals. He has active hands. You got to be cautious around him.
Jackson looking around. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Great set play, laying down the screen and setting up the easy chance.
Garland, he's checked in for Porter. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Sexton kicks to Osman. Passes it to Drummond. Oh, jams it right over Valanciunas. Wow.
Well, for a big guy, Drummond really likes showing off his athleticism. Just a sensational dunk.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Over Drummond. Jackson misses. The Cavaliers trail by 13. And here is Garland. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. On the wing, Winslow. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Morant passes to Jackson. Back to Morant. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. The shot by Sexton, no good. Jackson finds Winslow. And there's the call on Cedi Osman. That'll be his second foul of the game. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first half. And it's Morant missing.
I like that defense that time from Love. He's solid at keeping his ground and not letting his man get the best of him.
Garland dishes to Love. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jackson misses. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 13. Sexton against Brooks. Sexton kicks to Garland. Sexton the pass to Love. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's Drummond missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, he uses his physical tools to the fullest when attacking the defense. That's a heads-up play by Valanciunas.
The drive by Love. And he makes good on the layup. Love's got his first basket.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Here's Winslow. No good on the last second attempt there.
Well, you can tell that shooters are nervous when...
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. It's Memphis out in front at the half. They have a 13-point lead. And Shaq and that'll about...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Nice game. Great performance by Jaren Jackson.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing up on whatever the defense gives up.
So on the floor for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. Now Garland. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kicks it out to Love. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Sexton against Brooks. Out to the wing. Morant left side. Dishes to Winslow. Back to Morant. There's the feed to Jackson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Kevin Porter's checked in for Cleveland. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. There's Garland. And the layup's good off the glass.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Here's Morant. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the focus Morant possesses, outstanding in taking punishment, finding ways to finish through contact.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Kicks it to Garland. To the paint. Thompson dishes to Garland. Back to Thompson. Outside, Sexton. Clock is at 3. He feeds it to Thompson. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Anderson. Moving it up. Here's Gutter. Back to Morant. Here's Valanciunas. Tries again. And it's good on the way in. Valanciunas has got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Sexton kicks to Garland. He dishes it to Thompson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Well, look, I love how Thompson keeps his eyes on the basket. Even while getting hit, he muscles through it all.
And Cleveland making a change here. Windler's checked in. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Morant. Now here's Valanciunas. He has 6. Melton passes to Clark. Here's Melton. Back to Clark. Memphis moving it around. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Kept alive. The kick out to Anderson. There's the dish to Valanciunas. And Thompson sends it back.
But Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Brooks checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Sexton the pass to Thompson. Here's Windler. Brooks covering. Back to Thompson. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. A quick shot there, and it's off target. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Right side, Sexton. Left side, Nance. Outside, Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. The pass to Thompson. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Yes, that goes in. Anderson's got 6 points.
That's just great initiative from Anderson right there. He's skilled at seeing avenues to the basket and then taking them.
Sexton kicks to Thompson. Porter with it. Back to Thompson. Banked in off the glass. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Now here's Valanciunas. Defense is right there. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Melton's got his first points of the game.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Andre Drummond's checked in for Thompson. Love comes in for Nance. And it's Jetty Osman in for Kevin Porter. Here's Windler. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Love has it in the corner. Over Clark. Out to the right wing. Here's Windler. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. 8 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Melton passes to Jackson. And so it's Memphis. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. Here's Morant. Not going to go that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Here's Osman. Here's Love. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Love's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Cavs. Morant finds Clark. And it's Brooks in the corner. To the inside, Jackson. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Kicks it out to Love. Now here's Jackson. Brooks outside. And he banks in the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
Absolutely relentless. Driving to the rim. Brooks wasn't going to be denied.
Passes it to Love. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Another miss by Love.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Clearly a foul.
And he makes the first.
And what you like most about Brooks is his attacking mentality. I mean, he's someone who excels at taking on the defense and charging inside.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Sexton's checked in. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Clark. They get a hand on it. Drummond dishes to Garland. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, man, fantastic awareness from the big man. Drummond has an impressive understanding for when his guys have clean looks.
Morant with a wide open look. Unable to get that one. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Here's Drummond. And the first one drops.
It took Drummond years of practice to improve his free throw shooting, and his hard work paid off little by little as his free throw percentage began creeping up. It's still a work in progress, though, but it's getting there.
Porter's checked in for Jetty Osman. Pass to Jackson. Back to Brooks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Love.
Sometimes Brooks is a tough matchup for the D, especially when he's playing with some intensity and looking to score.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it's Love with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's an 18-point game. Sexton kicks to Porter. Pass to Garland. To the paint. The kick out to Porter. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Now here's Morant for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Sexton the pass to Love.
Switch.
Sinks the 15-footer. Love's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is an area where Love feasts. I mean, he's so assured. He feels like he can nail every shot.
Back to Valanciunas. Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded. Feeds it to Winslow. dishes it to Valanciunas. Back to Winslow. Shot clock at 3. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Memphis.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Valanciunas.
Well, he showed what it takes to be a great rebounder tonight. Fighting for position, boxing out, never getting outworked down low.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Morant. Garland kicks to Porter. Love outside. Over Jackson. And there's Love. That's good on the assist from Porter.
And Love is terrific at knowing when to shoot. He has a beautiful stroke.
Morant passes to Winslow. Memphis moving it around. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. "20 seconds left in the fourth. The pass to Exum. Down low, and Thompson throws it down.
Look, this is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
Inside, stolen by Exum. Here's Osman, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K. Now, look at Memphis's starting group. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3. Now here's Jackson. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Clock at 6. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. There's Winslow after Jonathan Isaac's bucket.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result. Way to work the glass, buffet style, second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Morant outside. Kicks it to Winslow. Back to Morant. To the left side wing. Valanciunas passes to Morant. Back to Valanciunas. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. That's tipped.
Excellent timing that time from Fultz. And I like the edge that he plays defense with. That's impressive for a young guy.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Over in the corner, Isaac. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Pass to Winslow, and here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
Boy, when he's going to the rack, he has his height set on jamming it down. Tenacious throwdown by Fultz.
And Memphis turns it over again. Orlando making some changes. James Ennis, he'll check in for Jonathan Isaac. Terrence Ross comes in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Now here is Augustine. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And they're able to recover. Ennis passes to Gordon. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Gutterich. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. It's another look. At the elbow, it's Jackson. To the middle. And Anderson kicks to Jackson. Back to Anderson. Orlando grabs the miss. 1:58 left to play in the first quarter. And it's Gordon. That time on the assist by Ennis. Gordon's got his second bucket.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Memphis moving it around. Valanciunas dishes to Anderson. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Bamba comes in for Vucevic, and it's Carter Williams in for Ennis. Memphis also making some changes. Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Jackson, and Jones subbed in for Morant. Gutterich, the pass to Jones. The high post shot. Offensive rebound. He feeds it to Clark. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now, here's Bamba. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Carter Williams finds Gordon. Bamba trying to break free. Lays it up off the glass. Gordon's got 7 points.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Here's Bamba. And there's the pass to Gordon. Back to Bamba. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And a solid athlete at his size, Bamba isn't bashful at taking it to the rack and drawing the foul.
There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside, Jones. Anderson against Carter Williams. Melton passes to Clark. Out to Brooks. It'll count. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Orlando Magic bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some inspired... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Brandon Clark. Dylan Brooks out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2-guard spot.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Magic making a switch here. Fournier is checked in. Winslow's checked in for the Grizzlies. And here's Fournier. No points in the game yet for him. Clark kicks to Brooks. Here's Jones. Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
Carter Williams with the bucket. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Magic.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a work in progress with Mo Bamba, but his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of it.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Boom! At over 7 feet tall with bounce, Bamba, a great option for the alley-oop.
Down low. Here's Jones. Winslow finds Clark. Carter Williams with it. Guarded now by Clark. Goes up and finished off by Fultz.
Oh, I like how Carter Williams spreads the ball around. I mean, he opens up a lot of opportunities for his guys to shoot it.
Clark dishes to Anderson. Outside, Jones. And there's the feed to Clark. Memphis shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Orlando making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Ennis comes in for Carter Williams. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Here's Augustine. Here's Vucevic. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Here's Augustine, and the rejection by Jackson. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Memphis moving that ball around. Back to Valanciunas. Now, here's Clark. 6 points for him. Ennis taking his time here. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Pass to Valanciunas. Out left to the wing. Fades. Gutteridge for the pass to Clark. Here's Gutteridge. Back to Clark. Dishes it to Valanciunas. Shot clock at 2. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Fournier. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Magic lead by 7.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Isaac kicks to Augustine. Back to Isaac. The shot misses. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. Here's Augustine. Here's Vucevic. Misses the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul for the Magic. Aaron Gordon is checking in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross comes in for Evan Fournier. And it's Fulton for Augustine.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Milton passes to Valanciunas. Now here's Morant for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Morant's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Fultz, and oh, he hits the buzzer beater. And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Magic. They lead by 8.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports. Out in front at the half is Orlando. They have an 8-point lead. And Shaq. Thanks for joining us, folks.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Now you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And the rejection by Jackson. And it's the Magic with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Clock at 2.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Morant. The putback, no good on that one. The Magic go the other way with it. The shot's good from Fournier.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And it was a strong year for Evan Fournier. Career highs for him in several categories.
Greg, I like his game. I mean, he's got really nice size. He's highly skilled, plays at a comfortable pace. There's a lot to like about what's in his package. And, you know, he's one of those guys that seems like he's been around forever, and yet he's just now entering the prime of his career. That's scary for opponents.
Isaac kicks to Fournier. A pass to Gordon. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Brooks outside. Isaac with the steal. And here we go. The finish. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Jackson finds Morant. It's tipped. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. Inside, it's stolen by Vucevic. And now Orlando on the break. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got the lead up to 12 now for the Magic.
Tenaciousness of Fournier, man. It does not matter who's guarding him. I mean, he's making it and taking it all the way to the cup.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Bamba is checked in for Isaac. Ross comes in for Evan Fournier. And it's Carter Williams in for Markelle Fultz. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Anderson comes in for Valanciunas. And Jones subbed in for Morant.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Memphis moving that ball around. Jones from outside. It's hauled in by Gordon.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Jones dishes to Jackson. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's the Grizzlies now. Anderson finds Jackson.
Hey, who's watching them?
To the paint. Here's Jones. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
There's 42 seconds left in the third. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Ennis, he's checked in for the Magic. Jones, the pass to Melton. He kicks to Clark. And he drops it in from the low post. 8 points for Brandon Clark.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Here's Ennis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Anderson passes to Melton. The kick out to Anderson. And here is Clark. Now Valanciunas.
Man, I like that defense from Gordon. He's a guy that makes you uncomfortable if he's guarding.
And so it's the Orlando Magic. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, Kyle Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Gutterich in at the shooting guard position. Passes to Melton. Back to Clark. Pass to Melton. To the inside. No good from Clark. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And it's Melton with the rebound. The Grizzlies shooting about 42% so far. And that one's good by Clark.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
The pass to Vucevic. Isaac left side. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Inside, it's stolen by Valanciunas. Clark with it, now guarded by Fultz. Clark kicks to Anderson. Back to Clark. There's the dish to Anderson. Feeds it to Clark. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Evan Fournier's checked in for Ross. Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. And it's Vucevic missing.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Out in the open court, few defenders can match up with Morant. He's too fast and skilled. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Pass to Gutterich. He feeds it to Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Isaac passes to Gordon. It's stolen by Valanciunas. It's Morant with the drive. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Fultz, the pass to Isaac. Fultz with the ball. Vucevic, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
Boy, so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
Gutterich can't get it to go. Magic leading by 10. Gordon kicks to Fournier. Takes the three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Clark's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Morant. And Gordon over to help. Here's Melton. Misses the three. Orlando, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
The defense looking helpless here. Fournier is solid as going despite getting hit. Really strong playing through contact.
Out to Morant. The tray. Drops in the tray. Morant's got 7 points here in this quarter.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Passes it to Vucevic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Fournier. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Orlando.
One of the areas that has been critical for them is second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Vucevic.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Fultz looking around to the middle. Fournier gets a wide open look, and it's off from three-point range. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The countdown starts. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in. GA, it's all.
Kevin, thanks.
Thanks, David. Yeah, tonight break, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. And for New Orleans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. Jackson passes to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Almost every move Valanciunas makes, there's going to be some contact. He just plays through it.
Ball against Morant. Ball with the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Brooks following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Morant dishes to Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Jackson hits both of them. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Floats it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level. The work that Ingram puts in lifts his team's play, always there to support the break.
Memphis moving it around. Brooks kicks to Valanciunas. Ball against Morant. 5 on the clock. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Ingram against Winslow. Ingram passes to Williamson. Now here's Ingram, guarded closely, missed inside.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Brooks kicks to Winslow. And it's Morant at the elbow. Pass to Jackson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Over to the wing. Here's Williamson. Goes back up. Out to Ingram. Pulls up from the corner. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Memphis leading. It's Brooks on the wing, guarded by Holiday. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
To the left wing, stolen by Jackson. The drive by Brooks. That one's not going to go. And New Orleans will come the other way. Down low. And the dunk by Williamson.
The floor awareness of ball, excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Jackson kicks to Valanciunas. Passes it to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Here's Ingram, following the basket by John Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Holiday, the pass to Favors. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Favors is a huge guy that absorbs contact. A true master at getting his shots off in the midst of really intense defense.
Now here's Morant. Winslow and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Holiday gets the bucket, and it's all knotted up.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. Morant kicks to Brooks. And stolen by Williamson. Ingram passes to Favors. Ingram wide open. And no good on the last second attempt this time. It's a tie game in New Orleans. And back in a moment as we'll get it. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Gutterich in at the 3.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Here's Hart. Tyus Jones picking up that last basket. Here's Melly. Hayes controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Now the pass to Anderson. Ball stolen. To the wing on the left. Hart kicks to Hayes. It's picked off. Jones dishes to Clark. Here's Melton, covered by Reddick. Here's... Oh!
He went high.
That was nice. Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Now here's Reddick. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Good on the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Clark, the pass to Anderson. Memphis moving it around. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And the technical free throw is good. Okafor's checked in for Hayes. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Gutterich. Pass to Melton. 5 to shoot. Over to the left wing. And now Reddick pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Jackson misses. Melton passes to Clark. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And there, Clark showing a little burst, trying to create some offense. He has the athleticism, and the defense isn't necessarily expecting it.
Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Hart. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. Jones kicks to Clark. Back to Jones. To the inside. And then Clark slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. It's Reddick on the wing. The 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Melton. Feeds to Clark. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
This offense just continues to impress.
Jackson against Jones. Jackson passes to Okafor. And Hart has it in the corner. Pass to Melly. 5 on the clock. Off target from outside. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And stolen by Redick. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Jackson's got the ball.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Outside, Redick. Here's Okafor. And he can't bank that one in.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Clark, the pass to Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
Getting himself to the rim, Anderson continually finds ways to impact the game.
Jones against Jackson. And the pass to Melly. 40 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. No dice from the high post. And Anderson kicks to Jones. Pass to Gutterich. He dishes it to Clark. Jones, the pass to Clark. And it's Jones, that time on the assist by Clark. And it's a 7-point Grizzly lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's Okafor scoring with a great play.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Clark. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim.
And so it's Memphis heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. Thanks for joining us, folks.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the center. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy. Now here's Morant. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And laid in to finish the break.
You know, Ball loves to get into the open court where he has space and can make decisions on the fly.
Down low. Brooks dishes to Valanciunas. Inside. Jackson passes to Brooks. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Valanciunas. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Can't connect from short range. Well, for New Orleans, shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And they double up Morant. Stolen by Ball. Here's Williamson, and he slams it down right on top of Brandon Clark.
With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
Clark kicks to Morant. Valanciunas passes to Morant. Oh my goodness!
Did you see
what a play?
Unbelievable. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Pelicans trail by 5.
The And getting traded from Utah to New Orleans last year, Favors became a grounding force for a very young Pelicans team.
Yeah, and Derek Favors knows what it's like to be that rookie coming in, having a lot of physical ability and facing high expectations. He did a great job, in my opinion, providing veteran leadership. And personally, he had one of his more productive years overall.
Lobs it up for Favors. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Jumps up and finished off by Morant.
John Morant in the open floor. This guy's speed is next level, and he can finish.
Here's Ingram. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And Ingram just made a great all-around progress last season. But the one thing that really stood out, the improvement he made from the free throw line.
It was a big leap and an important one. Reason why? Because he was his team's guy that they depended on at the end of games. And we saw him close out a number of those games at the charity stripe. He usually shoots a high percentage in the paint. And on that play, Valanciunas got it done.
Here's ball, stolen by Brooks. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. In the corner, Winslow with it. Just 5 to shoot. Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You look back at that 2019 draft. Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2. And with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
Now here's Okafor. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Anderson with the ball, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And finished off by Morant.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. John Morant on the attack.
Holiday attacking. It's rebounded by Gutteridge.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
How can you not love a player like John Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
Melly is checked in for Jahlil Okafor. Jones checked in for Memphis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good.
And you know, Drew Holiday sometimes gets overlooked in the discussion of great point guards, but only because there's so much competition at that position.
D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for John Morant. Now here's Jones. Passes to Melton. Back to Jones. Stolen by Holiday. Here's Redick. Finished off the break. Redick's got his first bucket in this one.
And right after the steal, Holiday does a great job of keeping his head up and igniting the fast break.
Jones finds Winslow. Anderson outside. Back to Winslow. The pass to Valanciunas. It's rebounded by Hayes. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. 9-point game. Lets it go from deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in this game. The Grizzlies have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And the first one at the line is good.
For a player his size, Valanciunas has always been a good free throw shooter. We won't see a hack of Val anytime soon.
Nice D from Brooks. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Estes Winslow out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Anderson in at the small forward. And he makes both free throws.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Now here's Winslow. Jackson kicks to Winslow. Dishes to Anderson. Back to Winslow. To the middle. Poke loose. Here's the floater. It's rebounded by Memphis. It's 2-on-1. Pushing it up. Here's Valanciunas. Jackson finds Valanciunas. And the second chance effort by Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Redick for three. Brooks grabs the board.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Jackson against Redick. Jackson down low. And another turnover here by Memphis. So for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson's checked in for Hayes. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Drew Holiday. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Morant's checked in. Ball with the bucket.
This is when Ball's most effective, breaking down the defense off penetration.
Memphis leading by 8. Morant right side. The dish to Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Brandon Ingram, and he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And the wide open shot from Redick drains the three-pointer.
J.J. Redick, one of the premier shooters in this league. Boy, he knocked that one down.
And Brooks, here we go. And stolen by Redick. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Count the basket.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
They can't be afraid to keep pushing the basketball in transition because in a half-court set, they're struggling a little bit.
Valanciunas finds Morant. Inside and stolen by Favors. Here's Williamson. Finished off the break. Now it's just a three-point Grizzly lead.
So fast in the open court. I say Zion is the ultimate fast break option.
And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Brooks feeling it out a bit. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And stolen by Redick. And up the floor again for New Orleans, running the court. And that one's good. Ingram.
Fearless player. Have to respect Ingram's willingness to take big shots.
Ingram against Valanciunas. Morant dishes to Valanciunas. And the rejection by Favors. Redick passes the ball. So they take the lead.
Pressure's on, but Lonzo looks unshakable. Shoots with total confidence.
Jackson against Williamson. It's tipped. Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
And that one's good by Favors.
The killer instinct of Favors. This man takes no prisoners when the game is on the line.
Brooks finds Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. Looking for Redick. He gets it there. Brooks misses. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. Back to Ingram. There's 48 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Williamson. A shot off that time, and it's Memphis the other way.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
Now here's Brooks. Launches a three. They get it back. Jackson dishes to Valanciunas. Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. The three won't fall. Launches it. He's off from three. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. That was David. Thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony. And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Garland dishes to Drummond. Cleveland moving it around. Goes up at the stripe. Love, no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Morant outside. Passes it to Winslow. Back to Morant. Brooks up on top. 4 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Jackson. And stolen by Drummond. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Outside, Sexton. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Kicks to Valanciunas. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Now here's Sexton. Pass to Garland to the wing right side. Tries it from 9. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Garland.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. And there's the call on Cedi Osman. That's his first foul. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Brooks. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Sexton against Morant. Sexton dishes to Drummond. Morant with the steal. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance. Morant kicks to Brooks. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Jackson passes to Morant. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Thompson outside. To the paint. Here's Porter. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. And Porter drops them both. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Anderson with the ball. He's picked up by Nance. It's stolen by Nance. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. Knocks it loose. And there's the pass to Valanciunas. Down low. Here's Gutteridge. .156 left to play in the first. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. It's tipped.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Here's Windler. The Cavaliers again can't hit. For Memphis, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Melton passes to Clark. Jones in the post, and he makes that one. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Over to the wing. Thompson left side. To the inside. Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Well, just terrific balance from Larry Nance Jr. This guy can accept the punishment on the way to the cup.
The Cavaliers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Jones looking for an opening. The reverse. Here's Clark. Lays it up and banks it in.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Garland with it, working on Jones. Porter dishes to Thompson. Right wing. Three-pointer. The rebound by Anderson. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Down the basket by Jones.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. 26 seconds left in the first. To the paint, Thompson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, this is Tristan Thompson's comfort zone. Inside, yes, sir.
To the middle. The kick out to Anderson. Dishes it to Clark. Stolen by Thompson. One-on-one fast break. Here's Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, they've decided to give Tristan Thompson a little bit more opportunity to handle the ball, and what a pretty delivery there.
It's a tie game in Memphis, and we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Brandon Clark. Justice Winslow out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2 spot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has beneath no one tattooed on his arm. And he says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, D.A. Thank you. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And the second free throw, good. And so, Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 1. Love outside. From the line, and he hits the jump shot.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Morant outside. Pass to Brooks. Inside. Clock at 6. Valanciunas passes to Brooks. Up and in from the low block. Brooks has got his second basket of the game.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Sexton kicks to Porter. No good that time. High steal from Valanciunas. Morant outside. Count it.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Porter dishes to Drummond. Back to Porter. Cleveland moving the ball around. Drummond passes to Sexton. Back to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, a nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. Back to Winslow. Down low. Here's Morant. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Morant's got 6.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Porter passes to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. Feeds to Jackson. To the inside. Changes up. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Gutterich is checked in. 1:51 left in the first half of the game. Garland kicks to Nance. Lots of room. That one goes in.
Boy, Larry Nance hitting the mid-range jumper. My goodness, this young forward has done about everything they've asked him to do.
Memphis leading. Brooks outside. The feed now to Valanciunas. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jackson. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Brooks. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Now, here's Sexton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The dish now to Thompson. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And stolen by Sexton. Garland with it, working on Jones. The shot's good from Nance.
Wow, showing the ability to create for himself and others. Darius Garland, good court awareness.
And Memphis turns it over again.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Cavaliers leading. Here's Sexton. It's stolen by Jones. Anderson with the ball. He's picked up by Nance. They get it back.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Up again. It's Clark with the rebound. The Grizzlies shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Clark. And Clark is right there. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
It's stolen by Jones. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And that's going to...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Brooks dishes to Winslow. Back to Brooks. Morant scanning the floor. Passes it to Valanciunas. Just 3 to shoot. They double him with Drummond. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Morant passes to Valanciunas. The drive by Brooks. Crafty move. A second chance effort. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got his second basket.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on. His ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
Garland kicks to Sexton. He feeds it to Drummond. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. Here's Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And it's a 3-point Grizzly lead.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Pass to Osman. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Jackson. Garland dishes to Love. Tries from the block. Stolen by Jackson. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, there were more rumors that the Grizzlies' ownership were exploring relocation. Now, the lease at FedEx Forum runs through 2027, with substantial penalties for breaking it early. But playing in a small market, with the financial challenges the league has seen of late, that wouldn't necessarily preclude a move someday down the road. Guys?
Hopefully they can stay put. Thanks, D.A.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Kyle Anderson comes in for Winslow. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Exum's checked in. Memphis shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Gutteridge is checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Exum passes to Drummond. To the left side wing. One-on-one here. Clark with it. Now defended by Exum. The shot's good. Melton's got his first 2 points.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. He dishes it to Garland. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Sexton kicks to Nance. The pass to Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
Yeah, Thompson not really the guy who's going to punish you consistently for sending him to the free throw line.
And so Thompson nails both of them. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Anderson finds Clark. Back to Anderson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Anderson's got the lead up to 7 now for Memphis. Outside, Sexton. .106 left to play in the third. Thompson, left side. Inside, shot clock at 5. Here's Dellavedova. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. And getting out in transition has been a big part of this run that they're on.
And Thompson kicks to Dellavedova. Pass to Sexton. To the paint. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut back down to 7 after the points coming from Thompson.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Clark inside. He's covered by Thompson.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Porter dishes to Thompson, and that one is good. Now just a 5-point Grizzly lead.
Yeah, that's a fantastic job by Thompson. Really a perfect pick and roll man who's very skilled at diving to the cup.
Here's Melton. Banked in off the glass. Melton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Brandon Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Morant against Sexton. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Brandon Clark. And it's Justin Winslow in for Anderson. Andre Drummond's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Sexton. Back to Drummond. Feeds it to Thompson. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Morant against Porter. Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Windler. And Drummond kicks to Garland. Back to Drummond. Passes it to Windler. It's Porter outside. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Kevin Love comes in for Thompson. And it's Jetty Osman in for Kevin Porter. The 3 from Morant. Jackson passes to Morant. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Garland dishes to Love. Pass to Osman. Back to Love. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And Valanciunas kicks to Brooks. There's the pass to Jackson. Brooks outside. Pass to Winslow. Memphis moving it around. Fires the 3. And Ja Morant with the 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
And we've seen Morant make strides in this area. Now you have to take that 3-point shot seriously.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. Grizzlies with the rebound. Valanciunas in the high post. Dishes it to Winslow. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Sexton's checked in. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Jackson passes to Morant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The combination of scoring and passing at that PG position makes Morant valuable. An all-around player with a bright future.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 9. Here's Sexton. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 9 now for Memphis. Brooks against Sexton. Down low. And Drummond throws it down.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Brooks dishes to Jackson. Back to Brooks. Inside, here's Valanciunas. And the rejection by Love.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Winslow, the pass to Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Morant. To the right side. Garland kicks to Osman. Just 2 to shoot. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Brooks against Sexton. Brooks with the bucket.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Garland dishes to Sexton. Fires the 3. Off target with that shot. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The downtown skyline illuminated. And
Kevin, thanks very much.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Morant. That one doesn't drop.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Valanciunas. Memphis with the ball. Here's Brooks. Out to Morant. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Gordon goes in. Isaac against Winslow. Isaac misses.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Here's Morant. And the layup's good off the glass.
Much more than just a perimeter threat. Morant loves to sneak inside and do damage.
Morant against Fultz. Isaac outside. Fultz kicks to Vucevic, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. Orlando shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw. Outside Fournier. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Jackson. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Morant dishes to Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Oh, this is just being a good team. I mean, Morant making sure to whip the ball over to his open man.
And Vucevic kicks to Isaac. Over in the corner, Fultz. Morant with the steal. Winslow with it. Now guarded by Fultz. It's stolen by Fultz. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Oh, Vucevic in position, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Morant outside. And then Morant slams it in.
Are you for real? Morant way up. That move was fire.
Here's Fultz, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Magic have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And a switcher also for Orlando. Ross, he's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Gordon. Morant with some nice D.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Jackson down low. Vucevic on him. Anderson outside. 6 on the shot clock. That shot is off. Great D that time from Vucevic. At the elbow, it's Gordon. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. There's Winslow. Goes to the reverse layup and traps it in.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Vucevic trying to get open. And the shot goes in from Fultz.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Lob pass to Gordon, and out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And Memphis making a change here. Gutterich is checked in. DJ Augustine's checked in for the Magic. And finished off by Morant.
That's what a point guard with length gives you. I mean, Morant is built perfectly for the modern game.
Morant with the steal. Fast break Memphis. Here's Gutterich. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The Magic trail by 5. Augustine up top, guarded by Morant. And he banks in the layup.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Here's Gutterich. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. D'Anthony Melton comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. The Magic also changing it up. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon. Ennis comes in for Evan Fournier. And it's Carter Williams in for Ross. Here's Anderson following the bucket by Orlando. Pass to Clark. And Jones has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark. The Magic trail by 3. Augustine passes to Vucevic. Can't get it to fall. The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Clark dishes to Jones. Back to Clark. Now the pass to Melton. Back to Clark. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
It's intercepted. The shot comes out. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Memphis out in front, up 3. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Well, no question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Memphis, Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Clark. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2. Memphis leading. Kicks to Jones. Out to the right wing. Here's Melton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Augustine finds Carter Williams. And the Grizzlies shooting well, 50% from the floor. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 4th rebound in this one. Carter Williams, the pass to Isaac. The layup missed. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Gutterich. It's hauled in by the Magic. Bamba's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Isaac. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game.
And Isaac really continues to intrigue you. A 6'10" forward who's just got great agility and can be a nightmare in transition.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Winslow's checked in. And the Magic making a change here as well. Fultz is checked in. Here's Bamba. Passes to Fultz. He lofts it up. And the dunk by Bamba.
Just throw it up there. I mean, Bamba, as long as you time the pass right, he's going to flush that one down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight? Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Melton feeling it out a bit. He kicks it to Valanciunas. The putback, it's good on the putback. Melton's got 6 points.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Fultz dishes to Bamba. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Dylan Brooks comes in for Melton. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. Orlando also making some changes. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Jonathan Isaac. Fournier comes in for Ennis. And it's Ross in for Michael Carter-Williams.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Bamba, no good that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And Brooks, here we go. It's good, the assist this time from Jackson. And it's a 7-point Memphis lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Fultz gets it to go. Fultz has got his second basket of the game.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Morant finds Valanciunas. Now Brooks. Now here's Valanciunas. Clock at 6. Here's Morant. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies.
Oh, he's a sensational offensive rebound. Valanciunas, he just has the nose for where to be when shots go up.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Orlando, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. So both teams making some changes here. He's perfect from the line this time.
And sort of known for that crazy length. Bamba's also extremely bright. Got offers from Ivy League schools, including Harvard.
Here's Gordon, and he comes up with the deuce.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Ross kicks to Gordon. Trying to find Bamba. He gets it to him. 54 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Anderson. Memphis moving that ball around. Outside Fournier. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And the Magic lead by 1.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Morant drives in. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Jackson. And stolen by Gordon. Here's Ross. And the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, and this is something Bamba does so well. Unbelievable recognition and timing to come up with offensive rebounds.
And up the court come the Magic on the break. The shot's good from Fournier. And it's a 5-point Orlando lead.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
Here's Gutterich. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They kept at it on both ends. And that's a...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. One of the stories here, Mohamed Bamba getting it done today.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
This was a huge bonus for this team. I mean, they weren't expecting it, but they will absolutely take it.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Bamba. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Morant missing. Magic leading by 5. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
The drive by Vucevic, and the rejection by Jackson. Brooks, the pass to Morant. There's Winslow. Good, nice job down low. Here's Bamba. 8 points for him. The pass to Vucevic. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And here's Fournier. And Winslow pulls it down. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And it's good, 2 points. Morant's got 10.
Oh, with elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on fast breaks.
Pass to Vucevic. Stolen by Winslow. Morant outside. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Isaac outside. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Vucevic. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. Brooks with it. Bamba picks him up. Morant dishes to Brooks. Left side, Jackson. Pass to Winslow. Shot clock at 6. For the lead, Valanciunas. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. To the paint, here's Jackson. That shot misses. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Isaac passes to Vucevic. And there it is for him. 6 points for him.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
To the left wing. Morant kicks to Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson passes to Morant. A three-pointer, no good. Magic leading by 3. Here's Gordon. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Gordon's got his second bucket.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Morant passes to Winslow. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Back to Winslow. Memphis moving that ball around. With the putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Winslow's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Bamba finds Isaac. Oh, Vucevic in position, but they recover it. Now, here's Bamba. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. James Ennis, he'll check in for Aaron Gordon. Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Fultz, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Bamba. Anderson inside, headed by Augustine, off target at the rim. Here's Ross. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Ross has got the lead up to 7 now for Orlando.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And it's Orlando's ball. A big stretch here going 10-2. And that one drops. And it's 8 points for Markelle Fultz.
What blinding speed in the open floor. That's Fultz, especially dangerous in transition.
The Grizzlies have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. Good work there as it goes. Fultz has got 10 points in the game.
And the muscle of Fultz. I mean, it helps him on these tough shots. Able to fend off the defenders as well. Now, that's how you lead your teammate into the easy scoring chance. I love that assist.
And so it's the Orlando Magic heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action after this word. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. They've got Anderson. He's out there with Brandon Clark, and it's Jones in at the point guard. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And it's Memphis on the break. And it's blocked.
This is what Carter Williams can give you defensively. Terrific length and time.
Clark. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Up again. The Grizzlies trail by 7. And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Carter Williams. Pass to Gutteridge. Here's Melton. Here's Gutteridge. 6 to shoot. The feed to Clark. And stolen by Gordon. For the finish. And Ross with the slam.
The long arms of Gordon lead to that basket. Aaron does a nice job just staying active on the defensive end.
Clark finds Jones. Knocked loose. Isaac with the steal. And again, Orlando running the court in transition. Here's Ross, and it's Orlando with another.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
And for Memphis, they're shooting 47%, pretty solid. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The first one falls. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Melton. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Gordon kicks to Isaac. Fultz the pass to Isaac. To the inside. It's stolen by Valanciunas. It's stolen by Fultz. Oh, Vucevic in position. Fultz against Morant. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Oh, you love seeing Valanciunas spike it back. When he's active on this end, it makes a difference.
And Isaac comes to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here's Memphis. Valanciunas passes to Morant. Down low. Just 5 on the clock. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. The layup off target. Magic leading by 9. That's a 2 from Gordon. Anderson with the block.
And blocks like this fire Anderson up, which in turn get his teammates going as well.
It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Fultz, no good. Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Chalk up 2 there. Now just a 5-point Magic lead.
And the first thing I thought of, confidence from Clark. Knows his team needs a bucket and goes out and gets it. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
Here's Gutterich. Valanciunas dishes to Morant. Back to Valanciunas to the wing on the left. And it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
Both teams will make substitutions. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Winslow. Morant kicks to Winslow. Dishes to Jackson. Back to Winslow. Left side Jackson. Inside. Here's Morant. And it's Orlando with the rebound. 1:05 left in the game. Stolen by Brooks. One-on-one here. Here's Valanciunas. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
With the strong motor and basketball IQ, Valanciunas remains unfazed by pressure situation.
Fultz with the ball. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Money!
Because of that refined offensive skill set, Vucevic can be a dependable scoring option late in game.
The 3 from Morant. But they get it back. Brooks kicks to Morant. For 3. The putback. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Fultz looking around. And the rejection by Jackson.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
That's what they need to tie it. Boy, what a game this has been.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory. And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K. DA.
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, DA. Thank you. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at center. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Out to the right wing. Now, Williamson. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
He'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it. Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Morant against Holiday. And that one's good. Morant. We're about 1 minute into the first. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for New Orleans. 4-point game. Favors controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
Winslow with it. Favors picks him up. Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And that is quintessential team basketball. Winslow recognizing one of his guys was wide open.
It's Ingram on the wing. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Brooks kicks to Jackson. Out left to the wing. Passes it to Winslow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
What a move from Winslow. Definitely gets slapped. Still muscles up the shot, and it goes.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Yep, that one goes.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Jackson. Favors with the rebound.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Memphis leading by 3, and here they go. And finished off by Morant.
A strong finisher. Morant doesn't mess around when he's got ideal positioning like that.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Holiday against Brooks. Pass to Morant. Brooks feeling it out a bit. The dish to Jackson. There's the pass to Morant. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Morant's got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And the shot goes in.
Well, so hard to knock Lonzo Ball off his center of gravity. That time, a good job of keeping his composure around the challenge.
Now here's Jackson. Dishes it to Winslow. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Ingram. And the dunk by Winslow.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Back to Ingram. That shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Valanciunas dishes to Jackson. Now here's Winslow. 5 points in the game. Passes it to Jackson. Back to Winslow. He kicks to Valanciunas. Over Favors. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Ingram attacking. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Stolen by Jackson, and that concludes the first quarter of play. Grizzlies lead by 7. Live from the Fed. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
They've got Anderson. He's out there with Brandon Clark, and it's Jones in at the point. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Melton passes to Clark, and the shot goes down.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Jackson kicks to Hart. It's stolen by Jones. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Here's Gutterich. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Jackson passes to Melly. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Memphis. Fast break Memphis. Here's Anderson. Bucket is good. Anderson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies.
Anderson, he excels when he plays in the open court like that and has a chance to make a good decision.
Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Jones dishes to Clark. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Clark. A shake, and then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Here's Hart. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Makes it off the glass.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Jones with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Clark right side. Jones the pass to Clark. Jones dishes to Clark. And he gets it to go. Clark's got 6 points. Pelicans trail by 11. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. It's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And the basket by Jones.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And New Orleans also making a change. Okafor is checked in for Hayes. Here's Melly. Offensive rebound outside for Redick. Second chance shot. And the Pelicans miss again.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Oh, the lob to Valanciunas.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For New Orleans, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Winslow comes in for Kyle Anderson. Brooks checked in for Milton. And it's John Morant in for Jones. The Pelicans also changing it up. Zion Williamson's checked in for Melly. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Drew Holiday in for J.J. Redick. 2 on the clock. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the Grizzlies now. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Ingram kicks to Okafor. Jackson has the open look. And again, New Orleans has no up. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pelicans making a change here. Ball's checked in. The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Winslow with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Morant passes to Valanciunas. There's Winslow. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Ball kicks to Okafor. Here's Ingram. Ball's knocked loose. And it's Memphis on the break. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Williamson. It's blocked. Here's Okafor. And Okafor slams it in. 30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Brooks. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Brooks misses. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 14. And it's Ball penetrating.
Well, he's got such a great handle and then can get up to speed quickly. Lonzo Ball with a nice drive.
The Pelicans have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Brooks finds Morant. Gets it off. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. 13.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It's Memphis out in front at the half. They have a 13-point lead. And Shaq. And
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And you know, Justice Winslow has been really making things happen out there, guys.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. Winslow, the pass to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brooks, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Left side, Ball. Here's Williamson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Here's Morant. He's got 6. Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Here's Williamson, the second effort, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, Zion's going to bring that to the table right there. A presence on the boards and determined to score once he gets his hands on that rock.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Morant dishes to Jackson. Morant looking around. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The drive by Williamson. The lead now cut to single digits. 6 points for Zion Williamson.
And can you imagine a coach saying, hey, get in front of Zion? No thanks.
Winslow with it. He's got 9. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Brooks against Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Winslow kicks to Brooks. Over Holiday. Here's Valanciunas. And Brooks. Here we go. Winslow against Holiday. Another shot. The Grizzlies with another miss. Pelicans trail by 9. And there's Williamson on the assist by Holiday. Williamson's got 8 points here in this quarter. Jackson with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shoot. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right. What a jam!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Morant outside. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Left side, Jones. Anderson passes to Melton. Clock at 4. Here's Clark. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. On offense, here are the Pelicans. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Melly. The rebound by Anderson. Memphis leading by 7. And Clark slams it in.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Anderson outside. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And slam dunk by Clark.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. The shot by Redick, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Clark left side. Betteridge. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's good for 2. Here's Hart. Guys, their comeback bid had better get started.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one.
Tries again. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got 4 rebounds in this game. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Here's Anderson. Clark left side. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Just 4 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Holiday. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jones. And it's Gutterich in at the small forward. The Pelicans shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. And the wide open shot from Redick. A three-pointer off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
To the paint. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Tyus Jones.
Well, a structured, all-around strong game from Kyle Anderson. He's really smart and heady and a tough cover, so you'll wonder how much further he can improve his game.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Morant. Wow, hammering it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by Anderson.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pelicans trail by 16. Anderson against Redick. The kick out to Holiday. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. That free throw good from Drew Holiday.
So many things have changed around Drew Holiday. The one thing that's been a constant is that he's a hard worker. Such a great all-around player who likes to be a leader, and he has been for this ball club.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Zion Williamson comes in for Hayes. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for J.J. Redick. Stolen by Holiday. And Ball slams it in.
A smart play. Signs of Zion Williamson picking up what it is that's going on out there and being efficient.
Morant outside. Left side Jackson. And here's Morant. 5 to shoot. And finished off by Morant.
With the handle and the acceleration, Morant moves around the court with the ball on a string.
For three, Ingram. The shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Morant, right side. Takes a three. They get the rebound. Puts up a three. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. Brooks finds Morant. The three.
Well, he can guard multiple positions, and Lonzo Ball's versatility helping out on that possession.
Looking for Ingram. He gets it in there. Williamson outside. Feeds the ball. To the middle. Back to Favors. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Ingram. Up and in on the layup.
And Brandon Ingram showing some toughness that time. That's a strong finish.
The three from Morant. Pelicans with the rebound.
He needs to try to get another basket this quarter because clearly his jumper is not going down right now.
And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Ingram.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Morant outside. Kicks it to Jackson. Back to Morant. Great D that time from Favors.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play. Zion wanted it, and he nailed it.
54 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Looking to get it going. Ball with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Williamson. Nice D from Brooks. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Winslow's running. Morant finds Winslow. Outside Jackson. Pass to Valanciunas. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ingram outside. Lets it go with a three. Here's Favors. Offline. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and